Hello everyone, welcome to LexTalk World Talk Show presented by Clickaway Creators. Today we have Mr. Kamendu Joshi with us. Kamendu Joshi is the Managing Director at Vihang Adcon Pvt Ltd. Mr. Joshi provides knowledge-based strategic advice to clients and has been driving the team towards the company's vision. He has an extensive work experience of over 21 years in the field of legal, real estate, and secretarial services and is specialized to handle matters related to land acquisition. He has held significant positions in the leading corporate houses such as Reliance Industries Ltd, Reliance Communications Ltd, and Multi Media Frontiers Ltd, which is TVS Group. So now, without further ado, let's dive into more about him. So, hello, Mr. Joshi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's really a pleasure to have you here, sir.
Thank you. Please.
So, Mr. Joshi, you are a qualified corporate attorney and company secretary from India.
Yeah.
You are spearheading your legal firm of attorneys and solicitors. So, tell us something more about your profession pursuit.
I'll start with my the journey. I was a part of Reliance Industries Ltd, Reliance Communications Ltd as an in-house counsel, and I was a part of project team most of the time in Reliance Industries and Reliance Communications. And I started my career with legal, the background of projects and non-litigation work more. So with that kind of reason, I started my practice in 2010. That by giving services into the greenfield and brownfield projects basically. And we have established our services mainly in non-litigation sector where advocates and attorneys are giving more services on litigation front. And we have started with purely a different kind of services that is a non-litigation based law firm. And our motto and aim is basically to give litigation free world and how to not to go for litigation. That is our aim. So, that whenever it is a law firm, people are looking after only the solution to litigation. While we are practicing into the market, that is how to not to go for litigation. And by that way, we are giving so much of our compliances work and all other services so that people are compliant and with good governance, they are not going with the litigation. That is our main background and that we started with. And after that, we have spread it across the India with 12 locations. And at present, we are giving best services to our clients on the basis of their upcoming projects, greenfield and brownfield, where we are giving our services starting from, the feasibility of their locations, which is normally advocates are not doing, but we are also giving that kind of services, feasibility survey we are doing. After that, we are also giving them advices on land acquisition, and other services, where we are especially giving them a transaction advisory, where after that transaction advisory, when they're going for the factory setup. So factory setup, there are more than 40 to 50 licenses are required. So that we are providing. And after that end-to-end services, we are also giving them support for the licensing as well as government subsidies part also. So we are giving one-stop solution for any greenfield and brownfield projects to their compliances. We are also doing litigation work also, but that is related to, that very limited to our corporate clients for their strategic advisory only. So this is our brief background and that we are doing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Joshi, for providing, providing so much information, guiding us through your journey till now. And now, please tell us how your organization is adding all-round value.
So basically, that our value addition is based on, that giving our team is basically giving them a different kind of services. When people are looking for, the solutions. So we are a hard working on the solution-based practice rather than to go on other parts. So our objective of consulting firm is giving the solution-based approach to any of our clients when they are approaching us. So we are giving them more how to give them solution rather than to give them a problem, because so many law firms, other people are always there to give them, this is the problem. But what we are doing is, this is your problem and this is your solution. So our clients are very much impressed with this kind of strategy, and we are always giving them solution-based, research-based services. So through this, we are completely different from our other competitor, other people. How they are giving. Yeah, and specifically in amalgamation and merger, M&A transactions. So we are giving them a health audit of the factory licenses. This is a major part when they are, I think, acquiring any of the units. So there again, land is the major issue, and land is my forte. So land, and again, they are factory licenses. So most of the time they are acquiring the factories also. So that kind of things we are giving them end-to-end solution, health checkup, as well as transfer of their licenses. So this kind of services we are providing differently from other people.
Thank you so much for explaining that so beautifully, Mr. Joshi.
Yeah.
And now we all know that how well your organization is actually adding value.
Yeah.
And now moving forward, please tell us how different your organization is from rest of your competitors.
Basically, what happened that we are basically awarded with the that recognizes under 40 rising star in India law firm in 2016, and we are miles ahead from competitors, being an empowered team of young lawyers basically, and company secretaries also. We believe in speed, precision, and through professional in whatsoever assignment we are getting. So again, that normally any assignments are coming. So normally they are giving the background and documentation and all other things. But how we are differently giving services. So I'm just giving you one example. When in India, if you're talking about any liquidated property, so what we are doing, we are not only giving them a due diligence or title clearance, those kind of things, but we are giving them a feasibility solution. Whether this property is feasible and at what price you are able to acquire. So this normally law firms are not giving this kind of services. So we are very, that we are also doing the risk analysis, and we are also giving the risk mitigation to them. And after that, we are also giving them support also how to take care of legal problems which they may face in future. How this is the way we serve to our client.
Exactly, absolutely. And now that you actually told us like how different you are from your competitors.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you would like to add here in terms of competition or anything that you would like to add?
So we are basically not believing in competition. We are collaborations. Okay, so we are mostly into that kind of how to that work, because we are already working with many other law firms also. It is not like that competitors. We are not seeing competitor world, but we are complementary to each other. We are always believing to that kind of things.
So it is a kind of healthy competition, which
healthy competition, and as I said in the initial time, we are seeing a non-litigation, litigation-free world. So that is our particular aim.
Absolutely, I completely understand that. And now moving forward, please tell us about your future plans and business expansion.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So we already that spread it into across the India, but definitely now we are looking after something that global, and especially in Middle East, because we have recently started our desk office in Middle East in Dubai, and we are experimenting with slowly with this kind of services, and we are looking definitely slowly and gradually by 2025 we want to spread into globally into United Kingdom in London, as well as in US also. And ultimately what we are supposed to achieve into this, that is our aim is more and more people are that coming to India, and we want to serve them, and we want to invite them, global companies, to the India, and to invite them to invest in India, as well as we want to extend our support to the companies, those who want to come into India. So that is our major, though we are in going into the global expansion, but our aim is invest India, as well as that how to give ease of doing business to our clients in India. So that is our main aim, and that is through our global expansion we will do that.
Is there any specific market that you are actually targeting on?
So we are basically, again, we are that M&A valuation, that kind of things we are looking for, and global acquisitions when the companies are coming into India, and when they are acquiring the new business. So we are there to support them from initial stage, from the acquiring, if they are looking for acquiring some companies. So we are giving support from the day one to them till they acquire the business, and that transfer their business into their hands. So that way we want to support.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
And now I'd like to ask you that it's been really long that you have been working as a legal professional.
Yeah.
And what exactly is your success mantra?
That is our, that our tagline is be first, be fast. Okay, because in this competitive world, if we are not able to deliver in fast way, so it is very difficult to survive. And at the same time, with the customer satisfaction, because ultimately, lawyers, we are also seeing as a service provider, and being a service provider, we have to be in competitive world very, that aggressive on the part of our client satisfaction, and that is the centric of our. Though we are a law firm, but we believe we are a service provider, and we are always giving, beating the deadlines rather than meeting the deadlines. So that is our mantra.
And apart from that, I'd like to ask you, like, how do you actually manage your time, or what
So
is your time
basically, yeah,
management?
absolutely. So basically, managing the time is very easy, basically. Okay, because I am a very spiritual person, so I'm always on, that I'm listening music, reading spiritual books, and it is a 80-20 rule, basically, and we have to balance our time. So it's very easy. At the same time, we also keep, our professional and personal life balance also. So I'm completely okay with that, and we are giving best to our team also, as well as to our family also.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshi, for explaining that so nicely. And also, thank you for sharing such great insight with us. And we look forward to having a chat with you again in the future on some other trending topics in the international legal world. So, for our viewers, if you like this chat with Mr. Kamendu Joshi, please like and share this video as much as you can. And also subscribe to ClickAway Creators YouTube channel to appreciate what we do. And you have definitely more coming from the legal space. So, this is Nikhil for LexTalk World.